I took my Arduino-based fast clock that I showed in the previous video and I broke it up into two pieces, a master version of the program and a slave version. And what I've set up here is a demo of a fast clock master controlling two fast clock slave displays. So I ported the code also to a Arduino Pro Mini right here, a little bit smaller form factor. It still has the push button to start it up. Still has the potentiometer to set the fast clock speed and the starting time, and it still has the display. So basically this Arduino is running the same program as the fast clock that I showed in that previous video. One of the differences is every second it pumps out a serial bit stream that contains the current time. And it pumps that out the TXD, or the hardware serial port. So I've connected, what I've done now is I've connected the TXD output of the first Pro Mini over this cable into a second Pro Mini. This one I've programmed as a slave, and basically all it does is it gets a time value in ASCII from the master and just displays it on a display. So it gets it every half second actually, and it blinks the colon in the time every half second, and it updates the actual time on the second. I believe I've got this fast clock here running at 4 times rate, so it would be every 15 seconds the time would advance by 1 minute. So the code in the slave Pro Mini, it receives data on the hardware serial line, displays it as I mentioned. At the same time, it repeats it out the transmit hardware serial line. And that transmit hardware serial line goes down this cable, and it's fed to another identical slave Pro Mini connected to a display, and that display shows the time. So I've got these three connected with about 15 feet or so of wire. The TXD and RXD lines on the Pro Mini aren't really spec'd to drive such a long serial line, but this seems to work. I don't have any problems with it keeping up or anything like that. So there it is. There's a fast clock with a master controlling two slave clocks.